Things are a little different this year. I'm used to talking to a garage full of co-op members, usually hundreds of people. Now I'm talking to a camera and a small production team, socially distanced of course. But I want to reassure you that in many ways nothing's different. As always, you and your co-op are resilient, innovative, and a source of reliability and stability for our communities. Like many of you, I'm so disappointed that we're not able to meet for our regular annual meeting this year. This big garage is awful lonely right now. But I don't want to wallow in that. I want to take this as an opportunity to be able to show you some things about our co-op that you don't normally get to see during a regular annual meeting. Resilient is a great word to describe how you and your co-op have been this year when faced with the difficulties of 2020. We ended 2019 with an operating margin of $1.2 million, slightly below expectations, but still putting us in good position to work on a number of projects for your benefit. In fact, 2020 was humming along. Spring projects were ready to take off, and we had just named our 3 outstanding youth tour delegates when things just pretty much shut down in early March. But we have been able to withstand and recover quickly, adapting to new processes and procedures designed to keep everyone safe. I want to thank you, the members, for your flexibility in adapting with us. When we closed our front lobby, we were able to keep in-person customer service available through our drive-thru. We separated our office staff with half at a time working from home. But again, the member service never stopped.
Thank you.
Many of you have taken advantage of contactless options to get your business done. Our Smart Hub app puts a lot of power right in the palm of your hands. Going virtual for this member meeting is another example of resiliency. I appreciate all the members who participated in the absentee balloting for the director election. I'm thankful that we're able to have this digital conversation today, so let's stay connected. It took some innovative thinking to make all of that work this year. I've talked about smart investments in technology for several years now. We've seen the benefits in action this year. Cybersecurity, as always, is a top priority. We must ensure that the electric grid and your personal information stay secure. Our ability to quickly and securely switch to remote work and digital communication has really proved its worth. Even our linemen are digitally engaged. We've implemented some long talked about changes that permitted us to nearly eliminate the paper shuffle so common in our usual work processes. Innovation born of necessity, if you will. Humans are by nature resistant to change, but I'm proud of our workforce and how they've handled themselves this past year. We've really been living our values. Innovative thinking, open communication, and accountability to the membership are in the forefront of everything that we're doing. As CEO, I've made it a priority to stay engaged with the membership and our workforce, even as the situation dictates that we stay apart. I've heard time and time again from the men who choose to be line workers. They enjoy the camaraderie of working in a team, hard physical work, being outside, applying a skilled trade that not just anyone can handle, the pride of seeing the product of their labor and helping their communities. That's what it takes to be a critical infrastructure employee. That label is a mouthful, but what it stands for is the fact that we're in a 24/7, 365 business. Our communities rely on us. What we do is not just critical, it's life-sustaining. It's an economic engine, and it's something that no one can be without. Our line workers are among the most visible and most recognizable workers at the co-op. Every day you see them out working on your behalf. After all, that's our core mission, delivering you safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. This past year, crews have completed a number of significant projects that will benefit you by making your electric service safer and more reliable. Our system includes almost 3,000 miles of power line, almost 80,000 utility poles, acres and acres of rights-of-way requiring constant maintenance, and countless pieces of equipment that all must work together seamlessly to provide you with the reliable service that you expect. And that's why we invest millions of dollars each and every year in this system. Just one example of recent high-dollar long-term system improvements is the effort to solve power quality problems in the Clover Bottom area, up in the northern part of our territory. That area is unique in that it is served by a substation that receives electricity from Ameren, Missouri. This past year, we've worked closely with Ameren and our power supplier, Show Me Power, investing $2.6 million to upgrade equipment, establish an alternate transmission connection, and build in backfeed capabilities. All of that should help us reduce the frequency and severity of outages. We just received word that Ameren and Show Me are nearly ready to complete this project, so members in that area should be hearing from us soon. Earlier, I mentioned a $1.2 million margin. That's not cash in the bank. That member patronage has been reinvested in the system that serves you in projects like the one I've just described. In fact, in 2019, we invested $4.5 million in the system improvements. Member patronage finances some of that, but the rest comes from long-term debt. All of this builds up the value of the asset that you own, your electric system. Besides building and maintaining a top-notch electric grid, what else does it take to ensure that your co-op remains a trusted source of stability in our communities? Well, how about a sharp focus on affordability and concern for our communities? The economic turmoil this year has been a great challenge for everyone. Belt-tightening and fiscal responsibility were the norms here at your co-op as well as among our membership. As we always do, your co-op actively engaged with members facing financial difficulties. We help them access all available relief funds, and we work with them on payment arrangements. We also did our part to manage debt and finance operations in the most fiscally responsible manner. Because we are a not-for-profit, member-owned co-op, it's important to ensure that we're bringing maximum value to all of our consumer members. So I hope this video has helped you see how your co-op has worked hard this year to deliver on our promise to you, to be resilient, innovative, and a source of reliability and stability for our communities. Thank you for watching.